What does the word mean?
Soliloquy is just talking to yourself. That's it. Just
Talking to yourself.
Yeah, it's like a monologue.
When you're talking to yourself like customers in the location, they will say, this guy is mad. I am paying your time. I'm like, I'm hlukanisele lena. I click my was ganja. Man, just so bonan. So bonan matimono rubonana. What's happening? 10 after the hour, 5 o'clock. Right now we are joined in studio by Mr. Zwanga Leo Boy, who is better known in the music industry by the pseudonym Soliloquy Slq.
Soliloquy Slq.
Oh, Soliloquy Slq.
Yeah.
Soliloquy.
Yeah, boy.
SLQ. You are a rapper, a producer, a songwriter, and entrepreneur who has recently started his own independent entertainment company and is from La Rochelle, which is in the south of Johannesburg.
Yeah. But now I'm back in Roseacre. I can't say I'm back. I'm in Roseacre. But I'm based.
Where is Roseacre?
Roseacre, it's Amakase Angaranga, say Rosettenville. Behind Rosettenville, it's Regents Park. Behind Regents Park, Roseacre.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'd love to come there and see that vibe, that side.
Yeah.
Yes. So tell us, your passion to create music began when your passion to create music began when you first discovered your love for writing poetry in 2006. Tell us more about that.
Okay, basically, let me be honest. I was thinking about this, and I was thinking about some of the interviews that I've done. My passion for music actually has always been there, and it's been now. I can say like consolidated when it comes to knowing my background as to where I come from. So music has always been there. My grandfather loved music from my father's side. My grandfather passed it on to my father to me. So music has always been in my blood, basically. Sure.
Okay, so tell us, you were part of a group called Southern Lunatics, which started your music career, but you left the group in 2011. Why did you decide to go solo and do your own thing?
Basically, when it comes to that, the issue was, in groups, you always have differing personalities, opinions, and you might tend to clash and not agree on certain things. So the issue was that artists amongst each other weren't, I could say we were jealous of each other at the same time. We weren't unified. So if you're not unified, you're bound to crumble, and that's basically what led me to decide is to just leave and do my own thing. And in as hard as it was, I tried my best to build my own career. It's not out of selfishness. It's out of that whole vibe. It wasn't a good vibe to be chilling there, so I tried. Okay,
right now, after having both the experience of being a solo artist and being part of a group, which one would you say you prefer more?
I've done more as a solo artist than I did when I was part of that group. Why? Because of my own work ethic. So I can only speak for myself. So I don't know whether as a solo artist you would succeed. I mean, I've seen people who leave groups that are successful, people that are in the industry. They leave a group. They were successful more as a group, but as soon as they start their solo careers, only probably out of the 4, if there were 4 men like crew, only out of the 4, 1 person succeeds. You know what I mean? And then the group just dies out and nothing happens to the group, or they never get a chance to reunite again. So I can honestly say from myself, I've done more and I've progressed more as an individual.
For what you are talking about, one managed to succeed. You take, for example, the likes Chiscope started as a group, and yes, Mendoza succeeded as a solo artist, and the other ones, the likes of General, they ended up being a backing vocalist just to survive, And yes, so tell us currently, what is difficult about being an artist writer in South Africa?
Okay, the issue in South Africa is that opportunities are there. The problem is we as the youth do not know either 1, how to access them, 2, they're not made readily available to us, or they are there and we are ignorant and don't know about them, and there's just maybe poor marketing from the people who make those opportunities available. They make it difficult.
Speaking about those opportunities which are there, how do young people find out about these opportunities? Maybe words of advice? Because we are busy blaming the government. The government is not doing anything, but we are not standing up and finding those and helping the government. And hence, we keep on inviting people to come and do interviews right here. They will tell you about the opportunities which are open, but the young people, they don't know about it. What is it that you think the youth need to do in order to find those opportunities?
Okay, I think number one, you always have to have the passion and the drive for whatever you want to do.
Yes.
The thing, if you do something out of maybe like ukubugwa abantu or whatever, or you doing it
for wrong reasons.
For the wrong reasons, right? If you saying, you know what, I'm just doing this so that I can be famous or whatever, it's not going to work out. So you need to say, look, this is something I want to build as a career, and I'm going to be serious about it. So that way you'll also try by all means to hunt down and look for those opportunities. So hence I'm saying the opportunities are there, and I'm also surprised as to, wow, I didn't even know about 123. I didn't know about this other opportunity. It's because yes, some people have maybe given me information, but at the same time I've gone out and looked for information, and I've kept my ear on the ground. I mean, social media is like the biggest platform for you to do that.
And that's where you need to sell yourself. If you're an artist, you need to upload videos, give away some free links in order for people that they can know about you. Because one thing I know, if you want to build a brand, you need to sell yourself. 16 after the hour, 5 o'clock. Right now, tell us about about your track called Poem.
Okay. The track is called Poem to a Deaf Girl. It was basically a beat that my late friend made, and then he titled it Poem to a Deaf Girl. Then I liked that title, and then I just wrote all the lyrics to that, and then my friend is singing on the chorus and I'm rapping.
Okay, it is 17 after the hour, 5 o'clock, a Sunday afternoon, a drive show, driving you back home safely. And right now, it is enjoy the good sounds of Soliloquy Slq.
Yes.
Yeah, Soliloquy. And the name of the track is called Poem to a Deaf Girl. A Sunday.
I be moving around a lot, and I actually bumped into this deaf girl, and I actually wrote a nice poem. It go a little something like this. She be the one, straight from the runway, riding my stuff, I see it from a mile away. Girl, just slow it down. Girl, just slow it down. Slow it down, girl, so I can break it down. Keeping it real up, it's sailing about the strong.
This is Soliloquy, Poem to a Deaf Girl, and yes, featuring also on this one, Eliza Hilma, and yes, it is KFM 21 after the hour, 5 o'clock. Right now, let's go and pay the bills. So we'll come back and continue with our interview. 23 after the hour, 5 o'clock. It is the last hour, Friday edition, right on the station, which will make number one in KFM 103.6, and we are live at Faranani Multipurpose Center. So we are artist interview, and right now we are joined in studio by Soliloquy.
Of course.
Yeah, SLG, and he is a rapper, producer, songwriter, and entrepreneur who has recently started his own independent entertainment company, and is from La Rochelle, which is in the south of Johannesburg. I mean, I'm north of Johannesburg.
Yeah. Rosek.
Yeah.
Akugrand mfethu kuthulekile yabo. Akuthulekile too much ngala.
Maybe I can be inspired. Azukamba ukubona indawo uphuma uyayithola ne-inspiration yana. Yeah. So tell us right now, you are also an entrepreneur, right? How important is to have something else on the side when you are in the entertainment industry? This one is very important.
Yeah, I mean, when I say entrepreneur, the actual business that I do is actually music. That's actually it. But full time nyaspana vele yabo. So music in ngisha esayidini, but I'm also planning ukuthi in future ngizibone ngisha ama business, because music is risky.
Before starting your own entertainment company, please tell us, did you do any research or did you go to school and learn a business side of music? Because most of the artists tend to baqale maybe his own record label, but not having a knowledge about how to run a record label.
Basically everything that I've come to know or learn is more self-taught, but I graduated with time. It was more learning as I do as I learn type thing. You understand? So from being an artist to being a producer, from being a producer to being now an engineer, from being an engineer and the business side. So everything goes hand in hand with acquiring that information based on with music itself. You'll find you need ISRC codes. People don't know what those are.
Yes, and you can't get a radio, you can't get a play without them,
Yes.
And you need to go to RISA and get those ISRC codes in order for you to get a play.
Exactly. Yes. Now the question is, how do you get the ISRC code? You need to have a record company. But how do you get a record company? You need to have 1, 2, 3 in place. So everything you learn as to, this is how it
on
works.
the other hand, you need to understand that the licensing deal, if we are speaking about licensing deal, what is it that you need to do as a company, as an artist, in order for you to go to a major label and license the music?
Yes.
That's the things which you need to know.
Exactly.
And they are very important.
Yeah.
Otherwise, uzochayisa amabonda, son.
Sure.
At least you know your story, So tell us, which artists, both local and international, do you dream of working with one day?
I'm tired of answering this question in the same way, because I've been asked this before, and I said Questa in SA because of the respect I have for him in terms of an artist, and I like his style and stuff. But I'd say anyone who's as I'm saying again, who is humble enough or willing to put in the hard work, because these days, man, artists are always having this attitude or whatever to say they are bigger than the next person. Just because I do music doesn't make me a celestial being or someone who belongs in heaven. I'm like you, my man. I'm human. You understand?
Human, yes.
And that's it. So whether international, probably J. Cole because of the writing skills or whatnot. But there's different artists that I'd work with. I could work with an artist that you'd never even think of, who does jazz or soul. It doesn't matter. Someone who's willing to do the hard work and the grind and works proper, and that's it, and respects their work. That's all.
Okay, so tell us, what would you say has been your greatest achievement this far?
My greatest achievement, I really cannot tell, basically. I just take everything in my stride and try not to get too excited over the things that I achieve. More what I'm about is trying to make a difference in people's lives, and not just in music. I mean in general, nje. Like manga puma yi mfetu 5 tiger, you know what I mean. If someone says noma yini, I shouldn't think ukuthi ngoba ngi artist or ngoba ngubani when umuntu ongadeserve uncedo lwami. So that's basically it. But in terms of achievements, man, I can have 10 million, I can have 20 million, it won't matter.
So, what are you currently busy with, and how can we get hold of your music if you love your music?
Okay. Currently, I'm busy. I'm busy trying my best to push my music. Try and build my profile as much as I can. Hence, I'm doing more and more interviews. By the grace of God, they just happen to be coming back to back, like interview here and there, performances whatsoever. So I'm promoting the album, and I'm also trying to build myself as a brand. Hopefully I can acquire international status, which to me doesn't exist. But anyway, how to get my music? soundcloud.com/SOLILOQUY_SLQ. Twitter, Soliloquy _SLQ.
Time is no longer on our side, but the last question before I let you go, sir, what can we expect from you as an artist going forward?
Yeah, I'd like to produce more music, music that's gonna hopefully change people's minds. That's as much as I can say for now. As to whether it's a double album, whether it's a single, whether it's this, that, on the other, I cannot say much. But I'm also looking to go into film as well. Yeah, like.
All the best of luck, my man. But we'll make it a point that we play your track. You said which one must we play?
Please, if you can play What I Feel.
I Feel.
Yeah, What I Feel.
Okay.
Is a track.
Kamkhelo Mukwane is on standby, ready to give us our news update. We'll play What I Feel before we play our mix. Make it a point that you keep it locked. TKFM 103.6. Asambege.